Okay, so listen here, buddy. I leave for 30 minutes. Okay, I left here for 30 minutes. I go off and I go on an adventure, and why you spawning up there, bro? Why you gotta spawn up there? Because now I have to put you down. Both literally and literally. I gotta kill you. I'm so sorry. Don't hurt me. Alright. Swear to God. Love them and hate them. Love their gifts. Hate them. Thank you. Actually, we're sitting on a pretty good amount. I'm actually kind of surprised. But yeah, anyways, welcome back, everybody, to another episode here on Man vs. Craft, where today we're going to be doing one more adventure before we go back to doing kind of the normal stuff. Remember I said last episode this is kind of like a diary series, like a kind of a journal sort of thing. We're going to do that again with something that happened a week and a half ago, and it was something crazy. Very, very crazy. Let's go make some boats, because I believe there's water where we're going. Don't hold me to it. But it's going to be all the way in a portal we've already made, but somewhere I want to explore just a little bit further, because I think there might be a mesa biome out in there. Hopefully. Hey, chicken. But yeah, anyways, today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to talk about my first time getting drunk. And let me tell you what, it was weird. So, and I'm going to be putting some disclaimers in here along the way, okay, because I don't condone drinking, but just saying, things get weird. So let's go ahead and start this off, shall we? So let's go ahead and go all the way to the beginning, where basically me and my friend were talking about alcohol and how me and him are way different on how we consume it. Because me, I just like the occasional Mike's Hard Lemonade, which is a very, very low alcohol content drink. And basically what it does is, if I'm cold or anything like that, basically it'll warm me up. Just, that's something that alcohol does. It just makes you warm, and it really doesn't do too much to me. Basically, if I have like 2 Mike's Hard Lemonades, then I kind of get like a little bit free in the mind and kind of like just stop caring about what I'm saying a little bit, but I'm still there. Like, I'm not drunk or anything like that. Where is the water? There should be water nearby, and I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's that way. I think it is. I'm not entirely sure, though. So let's just kind of hope that I remember right. But yeah, so he was telling me about how he actually drinks liquor, which there's a huge difference between alcohol and liquor. Alcohol is basically just like minor drinks, like the occasional beer, Mike's Hard Lemonades, Seagrams, stuff like that. Where actual liquor is alcohol with a high content. Yes, okay, I did remember right. And it's like stuff with rum, vodka, what's another one? Moonshine, I guess you could consider that one part of liquor. But yeah, Jaeger, there's one. And the one I'm still yet to try, whiskey. I still want to try whiskey. But anyways, yeah, so we were talking about that, and then I was like, I still kind of want to try liquor. It's just one of those things that I'm curious about. Really quick, coordinates, 2000, 2200, 529. Let's go and get that down. Negative 2200. Wait, was it negative? Yeah, it was. Negative 529. Just ignore that ding. But yeah, anyways. It was, he was telling me how he was doing that, and I was like, yeah, I'm still curious. I kind of want to try this stuff. And he was like, well, why don't you just come over and I'll let you try some of mine. So I was like, okay. I don't see anything wrong with it. So we basically planned for it, and when the day came, I went over, and things escalated really slowly, surprisingly. Because one thing is if you don't have alcohol in a long time, okay, basically what happens is even the smallest a little bit can be amplified. So, like with how much I drink my Mike's Hard Lemonades, if I drank them like every single day, my body would build up a tolerance to it. and basically it would be like nothing. I wouldn't even probably get warm at that point. I would just be like, yeah, okay, well, I guess I probably need another one to try and even warm up even just a little bit. But if you like are off it for like a week, then pretty much you can get buzzed pretty easily. That's something that is pretty weird and normal. But what happened is like I had been drinking a couple Mike's Hard Lemonades a couple days before, so my body was kind of had like a bit of a tolerance already to it, for some reason, even though I didn't think that it was all that much. So starting out the night, how I started out was I brought actually a Mike's Hard Lemonade over for me and him to try, since he had never tried Mike's Hard Lemonade. Which he was like, yeah, I don't like lemonade. And I was like, who doesn't like lemonade? I mean, seriously, lemonade is absolutely delicious. So pretty much I drank the whole thing by myself, and he started out with, I think it was just like a shot of vodka or something like that. So fast forward about half an hour, then I'm like, okay, let's go and try a shot. So I lead off going hardcore, okay? And by hardcore, I was like, I want to try the one thing that I want to try more than anything else, and that was vodka. Just because you just hear about vodka in Russia and everything like that, and it's just like, okay, I want to see what's up with vodka. Let's just see what's up with the vodka. And holy crap, was I not prepared for that at all. Why did the boat break? Why did the boat break? That's why we have multiple boats. Seemed really weird for that to break right there. Anyways, so tried it, and like I said, not prepared for that at all. If you want to know what alcohol is and what it kind of tastes like, the taste is undescribable. It's like a cough syrup, basically. And make it really, really hot. Like, really, really hot. That's why there's such things as shot glasses. Is basically you pour it up to basically a certain amount in a shot glass, and basically you just try and down the thing without letting it touch your tongue. Since I was kind of like, okay, I'm curious as to what the taste is and everything like that, pretty much I smelled every single one of the liquors, and then I did like a little small taste of it. And the taste is not all that enjoyable. Across the board of everything that I'm going to mention, the tastes are just not that great. But what is good is the mixed drinks of them. Adding stuff to them. Oh my god, that's freaking amazing. Why can't we find a village or anything exciting? Even a freaking mesa? I swear to god, our luck is so bad with these little adventures. So, yeah, started out with that shot of vodka, and the throat just burns. You can feel the heat traveling all the way down to your stomach. It's weird feeling. But I didn't get anything off of it. Like I said, my body had a little bit of a tolerance to it, and it was just like, okay, even with 40% alcohol content in this vodka shot, nothing. So we tried. So about maybe half an hour to an hour later, we moved on to trying white rum, which was, again, about... I didn't prefer it as much as the vodka. The vodka was overall my favorite drink out of all these that I tried straight. But the white rum was just a little bit weirder for some reason. It's hard to explain. Like, if you haven't tried alcohol before, it's really, really hard to explain. But it's just like... yeah, there's absolutely no way that I can explain it. Alcohol is just so unique with its taste. But it was just a little bit weaker than vodka, but I just didn't really care for the taste. And then we went to spiced rum after the white, and the spiced was absolutely the hottest one that I tried. Just absolutely ruined my throat for the rest of the night, pretty much. And then after that, I tried a shot of Jägermeister. I think it's Jägermeister or Jägermeister. I'm not really sure how it's actually pronounced. But dear God, that Jaeger was actually second best to me. It wasn't actually all that bad. And actually, that one you can actually explain the taste a little bit. If you like black licorice, you would most likely like Jaeger. It's just a weird taste that's really, really similar to like a liquid black licorice. And you want to know something, since we haven't really had any luck out here, so let's go ahead and walk across the desert here. And I think the rain's turned down enough. Doesn't sound too bad. So yeah, after we did that, okay, wait a minute. Are we already back at the portal? We're back at the portal already, aren't we? Well, if this is the portal, then we'll just head off in the other direction, I suppose. Because I'm pretty sure, as well lit as this is and how flat that is, because that's where I've been getting sand, I'm pretty sure this is another portal. Pretty sure it should be right on the other side of this hill. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we'll just head off that way now. Because I haven't really explored this area much. I've just been like, get the sand, get out. So, anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. So yeah, after we got through the Jaeger, that's when the buzzed feeling started to kick in. And the buzzed feeling, I think he kind of put it best, my friend did. He said basically, imagine like your head starts to feel kind of light. And like light, and your mind just kind of says, let's just say whatever we want. Don't really care what it is. I'm just going to say it because I'm thinking it right now. And that's pretty much what it was. And it was... Oh, it's a lava pit over there. It's just, it's a weird feeling. It's definitely something that I never really felt before. But after we got through those shots and after I started to be like, okay, yeah, now I'm feeling something. Which my intention wasn't really to get drunk, but I knew that that was probably going to happen. Because my real intention was just to go out and taste the things and just experience something new. But, yeah. Things escalated quickly once we got to the mixed drinks. Because with the mixed drinks, we were doing more than just a shot. We had solo cups and... Okay, yeah, don't shoot at me, bro. Not in the mood right now to boat fight you. Okay. Let's go and boat around here, I guess, for a little bit. See what's going on over here. But yeah, the first mixed drink that we did it in the same exact order that we did the shots in. So we started off with vodka and Sunny D, which was absolutely amazing. I could drink that a lot. That's like where you're getting really dangerous. Because alcohol mixing is very, very dangerous. Okay, I'm going to go and tell you that right now. If you ever want to start... What the frick? We're heading back towards actual base, aren't we? Yep. Because right out this way, I think, should be where the water monument is. If I'm right, I think it should be like right out this way. And then we'll just boat over that way, I guess. Yep, there it is. Alright, so I know exactly where I am. Dang. Anyways. Yeah, it's very, very dangerous. I mean, drinks that are mixed can taste absolutely nothing like alcohol. Like, they have nothing in them. And that vodka one, we didn't have that much Sunny D in there. We had more vodka than anything. And it was still pretty good. The burn is definitely masked with that Sunny D. And definitely really good. I actually really like that. The next thing, though, that we tried was the white rum. Was it white rum next? Or was it spiced? I think, yeah, it was white rum. But we did white rum and Mountain Dew. And that was an okay combination. I wasn't that big of a fan of it just because I'm not a fan of the rum. You keep on hearing Captain Jack Sparrow and every single Pirates of the Caribbean go, why is the rum always gone? But it's just like, rum's not for me. Apparently a pirate's life isn't either, so. Because when we got done with that, we went on to the spiced, which was mixed with Dr. Pepper. And I found that one to be really, really interesting because I wasn't a fan of the spiced. I wasn't a fan of the Dr. Pepper because I just don't like dark colas. I'm more of a Sprite, Sierra Mist, Mountain Dew type of guy. And surprisingly enough, I liked that one not too bad. It still came in last place, but it was actually tolerable to me. Is I was like, okay, I can't tolerate either two of these things, but together, not too bad. And then we finished it up with Jaeger bombs, which are pretty much Jägermeister and Red Bull. But we didn't have any Red Bull. We had Monster energy drinks, so that's kind of what we mixed together for those. And yeah, that one was really good. I'll put it that way. That was the one that officially sent me over the edge of where I went completely drunk. Because overall, we pretty much downed the entire bottle between me and him. And I think at the end of the night, I ended up having more alcohol than him. And it was a little bit surprising just because, like, being my first time with actual liquor, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to have that much. I'm not going to be able to drink more than him. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Overall, I'd say total shots, probably a total of 4 of the Jaeger, maybe 5. White rum, 3. Spiced rum, 3. Vodka, maybe 4 or 5. So yeah, take all those shots combined, and basically, yeah, you're going to get sent over the edge pretty damn easily. So let's go ahead and describe what it's like to be drunk, shall we? Because it's one hell of a feeling. I'll tell you that much. Okay, our armor's doing good. I forgot to check that before we even left. So being drunk, yeah, don't be playing any sports when you're drunk because you do not have any hand-eye coordination at all at that point. And there's a funny story because his dad doesn't really like him drinking that much. So having another guy over and kind of having him drink with him, we weren't sure how that would go over, so it was just like, okay, let's just not pretend that we're doing anything at all. And it was just like, oh, right, okay, yeah, simple enough, let's not. So his dad got home really late, and he just stayed in the living room, and we were like, okay, so, well, crap, now we have to go to the bathroom. So we have to go around the corner. His house layout is really, really weird, but we had to kind of go around a corner outside his door, which kind of led into the living room a bit, and then you kind of turn the corner, and then you'd be to the bathroom. So what I did, in my head, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I take like a couple of practice steps just to make sure I can walk straight, and I'm like, okay, I got this, no problem. Oh my God. Get off me. Die. Thank you. Never come again. Okay, and just don't you even think about it. Don't think about it. I am out of here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The story about the bathroom thing. So I was trying to psych myself up, going like, okay, I can do this. I open up that door, and I stumble so dang hard. Like, I remember I thought I nailed it, and yeah, I know I didn't, because I was like stumbling like crazy. But I swung myself right around that corner and got into the bathroom. I stared at myself in the mirror, and I basically just smiled at myself, and I was like, nailed it. Because, like, I don't even know why. It was just, like, really, really freaking weird. Just how out of it I was. But I still remember it really vividly as well. But then I got back out of the bathroom, and I was just like, I wonder if his dad's even awake. His dad was asleep. So it was, like, nothing to worry about at all anyways. But it was just really, really funny because I was, like, making a big deal out of it. I was like, okay, you can do this. Let's get to the bathroom. Okay, I made it. But it was really, really fun. Just to experience that. It was like really, really weird. But I was like doing a lot of like, cause I'm curious. I'm a really, really curious guy. And I was like doing a lot of experiments and stuff like that on myself. And I was like, okay, so how's my hand-eye coordination going? And it was going pretty fast. Um, so hand-eye coordination was definitely affected. Walking was definitely affected. And overall, though, my mind state was still pretty solid. Like, I remembered everything pretty well. Um, so I'm able to control my liquor pretty well. Hello, I see you down there. I was wondering if we would see some more gravel falling. I can't tell if it is or not. But yeah, I'm able to control my liquor really well. My friend can't control his liquor at all. Holy crap, that was absolutely hilarious watching him just go. Holy crap, we are about 1,700 blocks away. Yeah, we'll just start boating back. But it was absolutely hilarious just watching him go. But yeah, so at the end of it all, hello, goodbye. Pretty much I got to the point of where you get too drunk, where you become nauseated, and where your stomach just says, I'm done. And needless to say, chemical reactions happened, which resulted in a backfire. Ooh, swamp. Good. Good to know this is over here. Should we pick up some lily pads while we're here? Nah, we'll pass for right now. I want to focus on getting back right now. But yeah, so went ahead and vomited just a bit. Not an absurd amount, but just enough for my stomach to just be like, okay, you're fine again. But then after that, I was just like, okay, it's 3 a.m. now. I'm just going to go to bed. So pretty much I just slept on the floor that night. And friend slept on his bed and pretty much woke up the next morning. No hangover. So I can't explain to you guys what a hangover feels like. And I'm kind of glad by that. Pretty much I felt really, really nauseated, and I could still tell that I wasn't completely 100% yet. But what I did do is I went on the way home past the store where I work, because it was like right along the way. And I went in there, and a couple of my friends were working, and they were on their break, so I went ahead and caught them while they were on their break. And I went in there mainly to pick up a Gatorade just because I needed to replenish electrolytes and whatnot. But when they saw me, they just started bursting out laughing because apparently they could tell that combined with the drunk texting that I was doing with them, it was absolutely hilarious apparently. I don't know. I'm still trying to refuse to look at them because I just don't even want to know what the heck I was saying and everything like that. I imagine it was hilarious. Hardy har har. Actually, we're getting kind of close now. Yeah, we got to kind of go that way now. No, so we'll probably just do the rest on foot. But it was definitely funny watching them just talk to me about it, and they were like, so what'd you do, and blah blah blah. I filled them in, and they were like, yeah, you just look like crap. So went home, slept for a couple of hours, woke back up, and pretty much got back to normal the following day. But it was freaky. You thought you were gonna get me, but you didn't. Ha ha, you suck. So yeah, anyways. Would I do it again? Yeah, I probably would. But here's the one thing though. There's something special that happened that night that you got to keep in mind, okay? Is that I was drinking amongst a friend, okay? A friend who had been drinking for a while, and I want you to stare into my little blue eyes as I tell you this. If you are going to go out and you are going to drink, do it in a controlled environment. Don't go to a bar for your first time or anything like that, because you will most likely lose yourself and you'll probably get really, really drunk. And make sure, for the love of God, if you do that, make sure that you're not driving, okay? I mean, flat out. If I was to drive that night, I would have gotten into an accident. I know I would have. So that's why I did it in a very, very controlled state. I was at a friend's house, and he was fully aware of me being the first time and me not being sure how much I could do. And we know how much I can do now. And I stayed there for the night. We had that planned. Everything was set, and we were very, very controlled with how we did everything. That was the most important thing. If you ever want to go out and drink, make sure it's not at a bar, and if you're doing it, make sure you're not the one driving home, for the love of God, because you will get into trouble. You will. It's just a given. There's no avoiding it. Okay, there's just not. Because no matter how well you think that you're going to be able to handle your alcohol, you're just not. Okay, it's just not safe at all. So there's my disclaimer for this whole freaking thing. Can drinking be fun? Absolutely, it can. I will go and tell you that much. Absolutely not caring or anything like that is absolutely can be hilarious, and especially when you have it amongst friends. But there are things that happen beyond the drinking that you got to keep in mind and you got to be safe about. Okay, that's just the most important thing. So be careful if you ever want to do it. Take it from a guy who knows now. Because most likely, from what I'm thinking, it sounds like me and him might be meeting up here again to do another type of drinking that me and him both haven't done before with like the whiskey and stuff like that and a couple new mixes that we were thinking about trying out. So, but we'll be doing that in a controlled state again. So, because we don't want to risk anything, sort of thing. So, that's pretty much it, though, for my story. It was weird, it was entertaining, and it was just something that I wanted to experience, and I got to. And I'm really thankful to him that he let me come out and try it, because let me tell you what, alcohol is expensive. It is really expensive. You think the pop's expensive? Yeah, just wait until you try drinking. If you become an alcoholic, then you better be rich. I'll just say that much. Because when you're looking at 40 bottles a bottle, or it's more like $20 a bottle, and then 40 for the big guys. But like even my Mike's Hard Lemonades are over $7 with tax to get. And that's just for a 6-pack. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, it was really nice of him to share it with me, and I'm definitely gonna make sure that I do something for him this Christmas to kind of make up for it. Because why? You okay? You okay there, little buddy? You just want to fly? There. I don't know if you're stuck or not, but just take care of yourself. Okay? Okay? Alright. So, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the story. It was definitely interesting to experience what it was like, blah, blah, blah. Is there an iron golem up here? There better not be, because I don't want any more up here. Looks like we are good. Alright. Did we get any more iron while we were away? Not really. Well, that's a shame. But yeah, anyways, I think that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. So yeah, in the next episode, we should be back to normal. I'll show you one thing I've been working on. We'll probably be working on the community village over here a little bit. And if you don't know about the community village, I know that some people are new to watching these things. Pretty much it's basically where I'm putting like all my friends and stuff like that, any subscribers to the channel. Basically all you have to do is just comment down below 3 blocks that you would want your house made out of. Like Daniel's was it cobblestone? I think it was cobblestone, dark oak, and what was the last block? Maybe it was just 2. Oh, stone. He wanted stone. He wanted stone, cobblestone, and dark oak. So basically, I just turned the stone into stone blocks. And then Chris's was the original one that I worked on, and pretty much he was Captain Cobblestone. So I just made everything pretty much out of cobblestone. But yeah, if you want to add to the village, just 3 blocks with your name, blah blah blah. But yeah, we'll probably be working on this because I know Ben has been really, really patient because he's been wanting his house made, even though he chose 4 blocks. Swear to God, Ben. And I think I got enough resources to start work on that now. But we'll either be working on that. We might be taking out the water monument. I want to do that pretty soon. Or we might be working over here. And hello. Okay, let's, can we block that off? Nope, okay, come on. Die, die, die. Thank you, come again. Never. Okay, there's something in there. Okay, good enough. Hello. But yeah, that'll be like an all mob spawner where you'll have creepers, skeletons, spiders, and zombies all spawning in there. So we might be working on that as well. But for right now, though, that's going to do it for today. So we'll be back in the next episode. Hopefully, probably with not... We probably won't have a story for the next one, but we'll just be building like normal. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys back here in the next episode.